Yeah, man, that's my question of the day. Um, uh, I'll be like lost with that, man. I'll be like, yo, I think social media with all the gimmicks and the tricks has really made that like a point of emphasis for mad people, right? Like everybody's a content creator, right? Or everybody is content and they're blogging, right? But I think a lot of times people whose channels aren't monetized or you really not getting to no monetary gain off of just blogging, not only are you in the way, you're crashing out because how are you a builder or a business owner? You have an LLC, you have something, but all you do is speak on other people's business. And I'm speaking on the box and shit, because I watch, I'll be like, yo, a lot of you guys are killing yourself because you're talking about fighters, teams, and different things that you're not even a part of. You're not even a part of, right? Which is nasty, nasty work, right? Because when you're not a part of something, but you're constantly speaking on it, you're giving your opinion day after day, right? At some point in time, you either got to start becoming a part of it or, get into some business. Like just gossiping on boxing or having an opinion on stuff is cool, but at the end of the day, what are you really bringing to the table? Nothing. Bruce Gas, what's going on, man? Top of the morning, man. Top of the morning, man. Just sitting here chilling, man. I got to a little bit of motion this morning, answering, uh, you know, getting to some of my comments on this YouTube channel now. You know, but I was just saying to myself, like, um, a lot of dudes sit online and have very strong opinions on boxing, right? But they don't do nothing in it. All they do is speak on other people's business. Like right now, the hot topics: Devin, Brian Norman Jr., Boots. What else did I say? But it's like, all right, whatever Boots is doing is working for him. When you elevate how he elevated, right? Whatever formula they had, Bozy and that team put together, it's working because he's fighting for millions of dollars now. So that worked. Whatever they plan they put together. Now a lot of people are strong opinion based about him and this, that, and the third. So what? Like at the end of the day, their formula is working. The Normans, their formula worked. The Haneys, their formula worked. All these people that you're talking about had a formula that got them to where it got them. Whereas a lot of y'all that's talking about them, I said it best. You can't even leave your living room, man. But you're talking about globetrotters. You're talking about world travelers, man. At their craft. At their craft, traveling the world, making money. You still sitting around, man, looking bummy, dingy, and like a dummy, man. Like a dummy, man. That's why, I've been falling back. Like boxing to me is just, there's so many weirdos, man. But you know what it is? Dudes be so fanned out. That's why I'm just start really disrespecting them. Cause they're fans, right? And the sad thing is they be so fanned out over fighters that they idol worship. And when they see you standing next to them or access them, moving and grooving, they're really a fan of yours, but they can't accept it because they think they're on your type of time or your type of level. It's obviously you're not. That's why I said year six. Yesterday in the gym, I said, yo, year six. Catch up, man. Or get the fuck out the way, man. We here. We blowing up over here. Let me see what this is right here. Do I want to jump on this? I said I'll give you a little bit of content while I'm waiting for some pickups. Well, let me see. This might be the end of the content, man. Nah, I don't want that one. Nah, I can pass on that. Yeah, I can pass on that. That's a lot of groceries. They want their groceries at Target, but I don't feel like shopping at Target. And it's going to Islandia. Nah, I'm good on that, man. A lot of people do that. Yeah, I noticed that they shop at. I this morning I did a Walmart order, and then I did the BJ's. I did a nice BJ order, killed it real quick. That's why I say now I could. I'm at I'm at that stage early already in the morning. Right? What time is it? 11:30. Before 12 o'clock, I'm at that stage now where I could pick and choose. I don't have to really. If it's tempting, I could jump on it. That's why you can. I'm telling you, the early in the morning it be big orders, nice big orders to jump on to set your day up. But yeah, these dudes be so super fanned out, man. They asked me, today is the press conference, man. I believe it starts at 2 o'clock. The press conference. Shushu Carrington, man. Shout out to him, man. His father and all of them, man. WBC interim champion. He's gonna be the champion because um, if you don't know, Stephen Fulton and Cool Boy Steph is Stephen Fulton. Oshaki Force and Stephen Fulton are gonna fight, and the moment they fight, if Bruce Carrington is successful, uh, Saturday night he will be elevated to the WBC champion. Now I was watching guys. See, this is how you know people sit online, they speak on business and boxing, and they don't really know what's going on because all they do is gossip, and they gossip with other people that gossip, right? But he's fighting for the interim WBC belt because they know Oshaki and Fulton are lined up to fight at 130 for the WBC. So if he is successful Saturday, he's going to be elevated to the champion. He will have world champion status. Bruce from Brownsville, Brooklyn, man. Currently residing in Vegas now, man. But he has definitely put on for his section, man. Definitely put on for his section. So shout out to Bruce. The Brewster, that's the Brewster. That's what I call him. Brooklyn in the building, man. You know that card is it's like one thing when you know Xander fights. Let me tell you something about when Xander fights. You know it's gonna be a heavy Spanish card. It's gonna be a heavy Boricua, Dominican. They're gonna have the Latin guys on there. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Do I want this? Nope. Look, nah. See, that's why you get the big orders out, right? So when they try to see midday, they try to squeeze some shit in on you, right? Like this right here. Now, had I been jumping out the gate, I would have had to jump on this, but it's like, nah, man, I don't need this one. See, there's somebody jumped on it because it was decent money, but it's not worth it for me right now. It's midday right now. I'll jump on the monster order. That's moving around because it's not rush hour right now. So if it's a big order going to Queens or you know Deep Dash or Alleys, I'll get on that right now because it's a good window right now of traffic. But that's what I'm looking for. Other than that, I'm gonna just stay local, man. I made my licks this morning, man. I made my licks. I caught a nice 2 for 1 at BJ's, man. All right. And that's what made me think about this topic to speak on. Like, when do dudes actually? Because dudes be like, "Oh, I run a business. I got a business." But I'm like, "Yo, dog. All I do is see you online. All you do is sit on this panel. You're over here. So when are you at? Look, you don't even have your own platform. You might as well. That should be your business having a platform. Because if you sit on your platform, you at least you're trying to do something. Eventually, hopefully, you know the right steps. You're going through the right things. Your channel will get monetized. You're not playing music. It's steps to get a channel monetized. Like, see, my channel's monetized. They try to make me fall into the trap, right? I just always wanting to sit around. I'm like, bro, nah, you're an agent. You're trying to stop my motion, right? I do better for myself doing it how I do. I have my own formula. But I'm not gonna sit around and keep talking boxing to a bunch of weird fans, right? Cause I pop out and do boxing. I was in the gym last night doing boxing. And you seen a WNBA certified trainer, right? Look him up. I told you his daughter made it to the league. One of the best players in Long Island history. Also held records at UConn. I think she won. She might have. I know she won 3. She might have won 4 national championships, but at least 3. Right? WNBA. All of that. Told me my videos were good. I'll be in the gym, man, doing what I do, man. Every day, man. That's why, truth be told, when it comes to this boxing shit, I look at a lot of you content creators. I look at a lot of you fans that sit online and you engage in boxing conversations as weirdos, man. As weirdos. Because you watch me build my platform. You always critique me about views, right? But yet, I be in the rooms, right? Then a lot of you guys, this is what I peep this too. I just don't acknowledge it, but I laugh. I be like, damn, you niggas is so jealous that you always want to attach me to somebody, but don't want to attach me to me. But why are these companies, right? These companies know my brand. They know my name. Shaw News LLC. But you niggas don't never want to give it up for that. I'd be like, why is that? I get it though. Because you always wanted to act like from even the Earl Spence days. And that's why I throw that in motherfuckers' faces and say what I said. I'd be like, Shaw News Boxing, bigger, better than Jackal Fitness ever was, man. Because you guys sit online and always want to attach my name to a fighter. No, if you're going to attach me to a fighter for what I've done for the fighter. Or what I do. You heard? Like that's what I'm about now. Because my stats are piled up right now. Piled up. And they're piling up. And you still worried about views. Views that all you guys views combined still don't got you in the rooms, man. Still, yo, look, a lot of you guys did so many big views, it got you out the room. So what does that say about your views if you was really doing views? Why are you out the room now, man? Why are you out the room? Right? You know what it is. You're not real. You was never in the room. What they did was they just replaced you with the new fake influencers that they are trying to, you know, program the masses with. Alright? But the only one that I actually seen really hit a gear is showbiz. The rest of y'all that was, have the goddamn subscribe accounts and all that, yo, they don't even give y'all credentials no more. Why is that, man? Why look, I seen another popular dude that he was running around. Yo, he was gimmicked out. Yo, they don't even give him credentials no more, man. I laugh at that shit, right? You know why? Because I never got credentials. Alright? Never. Even with the PBC, never got them. You wouldn't have known that. Never got them. It never stopped me from growing. It never stopped me from getting it to the gears, to the motion. Now, not only do I get credentials, when I come and I pop out or I go work an event, yo, they have their agents watching how I work. They have their plants watch how I do things and try to emulate me. Yes, please, somebody call me out on this. Say, oh, yo, you're just talking. So I could make up some content and show it. I could show my receipts now of different content creators or media, whatever you want to classify them as, following my blueprint or attempting to follow it, attempting to move how I move. But yet I'm not certified. I'm not certified, man. But how's the content looking, man? Yo, Daffy be taking over my office. My daughters told me that, man. I don't, this something I've been off a lot of days, man. Cause daddy duties, man. Summer school and stuff, man. Like I said, I'll be working my business too. So right now I see it, man. Yo, this Jolly Rancher Ice Pop is everything. Mm. It don't really taste like Jolly Rancher. It's good though. Right there. Yo, somebody asked me when I was going to the press conference. I was like, nah, I'm good, man. What do you think? Get your content, man. I'm alright. I don't really like covering boxing like that. I like being in the gym. That's good. I like just being in the gym now, man. Yo, that was the first ice pop I actually had, man. Yo, Narina tells you, yo. Then she brings them next door, right? I had a freezer full of ice pops, man. That was my first one. You heard what I just said? I had a freezer full. That was the first one I had, man. And look, it was about, I think it was 3 left of that pack. I'm like, man, I'll just be running through these things. The other ice creams are gone. I didn't even get none of those. The friendly ice cream bars. Yeah, that's another perk of being an instant shopper, man. I be getting my some of my groceries on, man. But let me utilize some of this time now and chop up some more content, man. Drop some more fire for y'all, man. This is the Sauce Experience. Appreciate that comment, Bruce. You do have options.